problem.
Thanks.
Okay. Yes. YouTube başladı hocam.
Öyle mi? Tamam. Okay, Akkoş, you can begin. Please go on.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay. So another conference paper by Professor Kara was Хятан бичгийн хоёр тогтолцооны тухай. It is about the two writing systems of the Kitan scripts from a conference in Ulaanbaatar in 1977. 10 years later, he also write in detail about the two Kitan writing systems in the Mongolian Studies in this scholarly journal. And at another a year later, in Inner Mongolia, they held a conference at which he had a lecture about Kitan bichik datorch Mongol Ux. So it is about the Mongolian words in the Kitan small script. Okay. In 1996, there was a certain kind of encyclopedia about the words writing systems published by Oxford University Press and edited by Peter Daniels and William Bright. And in this huge compilation, Professor Kara wrote about the signiform scripts of Inner Asia, including Kitan and Jurchen. In 2000, in the History of Civilization of Central Asia, he also wrote a part about the pre-Mongol and Mongol writing. And when he was elected as the corresponding member of the Hungarian Academy of Sciences, he had his inaugural speech about religion, power, and writing in the Mongol world, also having parts about the Kitan scripts and language. In 2005, his famous dissertation, originally issued in Russian, and the original title was Kniги Mongolskих Кочевников, was translated into English and published in Bloomington. It has also a significant part about the Kitan script. Now, the most active Hungarian scholar about Khitanology is Professor András Rónatás, who in the past 20 years had a lot of work and a lot of achievements about the deciphering of the Kitan small script. First of all, in 1999, his inauguration speak before the Hungarian Academy of Sciences was about the conquest and formation of peoples in medieval Eurasia, including Kitans, Avars, and Hungarians. Later, in 2014, he wrote an important article about a Kitan word that meant marmot. And this Kitan word was transcribed in Chinese as pili. And Professor Rónatás thinks of them that they are Old Tibetan pi that was borrowed into Kitan, and in which pi meant marmot and li was only a diminutive suffix, and there is a chance that it was already borrowed by the Tibetan from a third language. From 2016, he started a series in Acta Orientalia about Kitan studies, the first part of which was about the graphs of the Kitan small script. In this part, he wrote about general things, the dotted graphs and numerals. Later that year, he wrote about the vowels of the Kitan small script, and also in the same years in the journal Turkic Languages, he wrote about the ethnonym Kitan. He thinks about it as a tripartite system, the singular of which is kita, also represented in Arabic script that is available in later sources. And he also quoted the kita form from Huayiyu and Beiluyiyu, but on this point, I don't agree with him, because these forms in both Huayiyu and Beiluyiyu are textual corruptions, as the originals also contained another character, T, and this T character was diacritic in Huayiyu and Beiluyiyu, and it meant syllable and T. So this should read Kitat and not Kita. But the system, nevertheless, is verifiable, and the singular could actually have been Kita, the collective plural could mean Kitan, and the ethnonym plural could be Kitas. And this collective plural was the one that entered into other languages like Old Turkic, and the Kitai form, that is another representation of the same ethnonym, entered into many other languages like Russian and so on, and the Mongolian and so on. 2 years ago, he wrote an important article about this, the position of the Kitan in the system of the Altaic languages. Last year, he had some more articles, one about the Kitan names of the 5 capitals. And it is also important because the names of the 5 capitals also contain the names of the cardinal directions in Kitan. And he found some Hungarian parallels to it, like in the name of the cardinal direction south. Also last year, he wrote about Turkic elements in Kitan in a conference in a conference paper, and he wrote a popular article in Hungarian Science, Magyar Tudomány, in the last issue of last year. It was a comprehensive introduction about the decipherment of the Kitan scripts. This year, he already issued an article about the glyphs of the Kitan script, the consonants, dental stops, together with Wingzhi. And I just yesterday got a new paper of his that was published in Acta Orientalia this year, December. So I didn't have the time to put it here. A few words about the recent research and the future plans. So as I already mentioned, Professor Rónataş and Professor Wingzhi of Inner Mongolia University are cooperating. And in this cooperation, Bayerma Haptagayeva from Szeged University and myself from Budapest are also included. So we are now forming a small group for this Kitan project. We have established a Kitan cabinet at the Szeged University together with Béla Kempf. And 3 years ago, we wrote a general article about the recent developments on the decipherment of Kitan small script in Acta Orientalia, together also with Béla Kempf. Last year, with Professor Rónataş, we have written a review article about Csingaltai, Wingzhi, and Jirva's great compilation of 2016. And this review is very detailed, so it's not just a short article. We have introduced this great work in detail, so it might be helpful for those who do not read Chinese. Last year, Professor Ronataş and Professor Winge also co-authored a paper in Octo-Orientalia about the consonants, the labial stops in Octo-Orientalia. And next year, at the beginning of next year, I'm about to publish another article that I have already talked about, that was published in Hungarian this year and will be published in English next year. And a final word about our future plans and the most important ultimate plan, that is to compile a Kitan etymological dictionary in the future. And for that, we will probably set up a research group in the upcoming years. So I think that is all I wanted to talk about. I'm very sorry if I have talked a little bit more than I originally planned. And thank you again for this kind invitation.
Thanks, Akos. We are thankful to you. Thank you really very much. Now let me talk a few words in Turkish. Bizim için bu çok özel gibi görünen bilim dalı, filolojinin bu dalı niçin önemli? Biz niçin buraya Çağdaş Türk Lehçeleri ve Moğol Çalışmaları Merkezi için bu konuşmayı aldık? Kısaca anlatmak isterim. Her şeyden evvel ilk defa eski Türk yazıtlarında Kitan adı karşımıza çıkmıştı, değil mi? İlk defa Kitan adı orada karşımıza çıkardı. Oradan itibaren, yazıtlardan itibaren biz Kitanları tanıyoruz. Daha sonra Kitanların Türk ve Uygur Hakanlığından sonra Moğolistan'ın doğusunda devletler vardı. Ve daha sonra Kırgızistan'da devam ettiler diye konuşmuştum. Ne için gerekli? Tek bir kelimeyle bir örnek vereyim yeterli belki. Tek bir kelime bile yeterlidir. Terken terim ya da terken tarım diye okuyanlar da vardır. Eski Uygur metinlerinde görülür. Karahanlı dilinde de birkaç metinde görülür. Esas olarak hanımları ve prensesleri anlatan bir ünvandır. Özel bir ünvan. Terim, terken çok özel bir ünvan. Bunun ilk defa yanlış hatırlamıyorsam Sir Gerard Clausen değinmişti. Sonra Dörfer de değinmişti. Kitan veya Hıtay dilinden alıntı olduğu. Bunun dışında eski Türkçe'de bilmediğimiz, tanımadığımız, kökenini bilmediğimiz daha bir hayli ünvanlar var. Onların bu dille alakası var mı yok mu bunu anlamak zorundayız. Ve Kitan çalışmaları da eski Türkçe ile birlikte eski Türkçe çalışmalarıyla beraber gidiyor. Kısaca söyleyeceğim budur. Şu ilk önce